Hello, I went to Japan. I used to live in Japan back in 2018, and I've got quite a few videos talking about that. But it's not every day I get to be there now. So me, hitting my advanced elderly age of 30 years old, I decided to make the trip once again.
I've commandeered a vehicle!
As a resident Irishman who lives in a city that has a deadly phobia of buildings more than 3 stories tall, scale of everything in Tokyo is amazing. Everything is so damn big and tall. I love it. That's not to even mention the food, or the shrines, or all the arcades, or the general culture, or how easy it is to get to everything, the convenience. Please rise for our Lord and Savior.
Donkey, Oate!
There's just so much to do. And every time I've been to Japan, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. I went on the trip with my friends Rin Penrose and Miss Cupcakes. So for this trip, the plan was to do as much as we could and properly experience Japan. So of course that means we start with the fucking Maid Cafe. I've never felt more moe Q in my entire life. Fun fact, they don't normally let you take this kind of photo. We actually won a lottery in the Maid Cafe. So, thanks for that, my wonderful gambling prowess. This photo now exists. We so kawaii! Soon after, I drank a full bottle of whiskey, and I don't quite remember what we did then. The next day, I had a very unusual opportunity.
It's rumbling tumbling time in my Japanese office.
どこの国だと思いますか？
イギリスの方？
アイルランド。
アイルランド。
アイルランド。もしかしてアイルランドの人にイギリス言われると怒ってしまいますかもしれません。
あ、そう、じゃあ言わないの。チャールズさんに似てないな。
After being fashion checked by my Japanese manager, this internet funny man decided to come over to repair a relationship between Japan and Ireland.
させてもらえるらしいんで。
そう、早川さん。
早速、ありがとうございます。ダン、すごいいい香りだね。
香り？ You have a very good smell.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm used to being sniffed.
実物かっこいいの。
Likewise, yourself, so stylish.
早川さんもとってもかっこいいんですよ。本物の方が。
これ着たら引きずっちゃうんじゃない？
He says maybe it's too long for him, but.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Would you like to? Oh, thank you.
すごいすごい。
じゃあ早速着させていただきます。
ごめんなさい、切ったばっかりで。すごいすごいすごい。お、幅が大丈夫？
That suits you very well.
あ、すごい。ぴったりじゃん、サ
We're
イズ
close to the
が。
same size.
うわー、すごい、早川さん。ダダダダダダ。おい、イエー。いいな。尻尾かわいいね。
似合う。
なんか。
It's actually uncanny how like good of a fit that is.
どう似合いますか？
そう、なんかオーケストラの、なんかオーケストラで。
意外にダンあれだね。俺と肩幅一緒なんだ。
そうね、幅が細いからね。す
って
ごい。
ことは、ダンは俺のジャケット着れるってこと？
そうですか。This is cultural and clothing exchange.
This is a very nice jacket.
お、すごいじゃん。
This is a very nice jacket.
すごい。
It's very well. I think we are the same size.
すごいじゃないですか。完璧じゃん。ちょっと袖の長さがちょっと。
そうね。
Your arms are a bit longer, I think.
My arms are a little I'm sticking out a little bit here. The shoulder is like perfect on both of them. Yeah.
すごい。とっても似合いますよ。ありがとうございます。
本当こういう感じで。
Of course, we also had a little photo shoot to commemorate the moment.
You and your son.
すごいじゃん。似合いますよね、早川さん。
本当ありがとう。いやね、ラスボスみたいな感じで。
あ、ラスボス。ね。
We have officially restored Japan-Ireland relations.
I'm videoing.
That's perfect.
He just looks confused. Doesn't he?
Thank you so much to Miss Translation for kindly inviting us into her actual Japanese office for this experience and meeting Hayakawa-san, who does fashion checks on her channel. This was so surreal and not something we expected when we went off on the trip. But it was so nice. We were also treated to some wagashi while we were there, which was genuinely so nice. We had to avail of the opportunity to get some promotion in for the new plushie, which is going to be on sale next week. Whoa! So thank you, Hayakawa-san, for being our acting model for promoting the new plush.
ドリフトキングさん
Following this, we went to the Muscle Girl bar for some refreshments. This has awoken something in me. And we ended the night with my terrible karaoke performance. We spent 3 weeks total in Japan between Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, and I really just want to recount the best parts of it here. Such as Hello Kitty wishing me a happy birthday.
Okay, blow out the candle. Is there a message there?
That's for me. Wait, I think I did. From America! I want to give so much love to my friend Fergal here, who I got to spend a lot of time with. I actually used to live with Fergal when I lived in Japan, and it's very rare we get to see each other these days. So it was actually so nice that we got to spend a lot of time together. He's not online, but he has appeared in a single video on the channel way back in the day.
いざにチームパートレス2
Manik-chan, Kyosuke-ta, Kariwa, Seosugi.
皆さんは困っているそうですね。
Nani? Spy senpai.
技術と生くじりするなエンジニア。
No one ever misses my Japanese dubs of Team Fortress 2. I don't know why. The Sanrio cafe we went to was very cute, and I, for one, welcome our Lord and Savior Cinnamoroll as the greatest Sanrio character of all time and the winner of the popularity contest every single year, much to the dismay of everyone else. Cinnamoroll wishes you a good poo. But Cinnamoroll was not the hero of our story.
Oh my god, is that motherfucker pom-pom pudding? Pom-pom pudding.
For some reason, we kept seeing distressing pieces of Pom Pom Purin merch in our travels. Shout out to my new Pom Pom Purin boxers. And we also learned that his cafe in Harajuku was actually closing down. So bro is gonna be fucking homeless soon. So we made it our mission on a trip to attempt to save Pom Pom Purin. And nightmarishly, we did, which meant that we then have to travel with this massive Pom Pom Purin plush with us for the rest of the trip. And this made everything infinitely more difficult, but at least Pom Pom Purin is no longer homeless. To celebrate, naturally I ate his asshole. Hi, I'm RTGame and I'm about to eat Pom Pom Purin's asshole. That's a little too much ass.
Words never uttered before.
It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I thought it'd have a denser, thicker ass. It's actually quite sweet. Like, I'd actually recommend it. There's like cake in here too. Pom Pom. He's really putting it away in here. It's actually quite delectable. And we're eating his ass. It's Pom Pom Purin's birthday. Happy birthday, Pom Pom Purin.
Alright, if you were to score it, what would you give it? 1 to 10?
Well, I haven't eaten much ass in my life. But this is pretty up there. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Cool! Editor, pop that on the screen. 10 out of 10.
Editor. It's actually pretty delicious. It gets a bit creamy the deeper into his ass you go. But I think I like that. And there's like these little beans that are in here, these like little solid bits. So it's like kind of like a little surprise inside. We love Purin.
Oh, that's the thumbnail right there.
We love Purin.
Anything you want to say to the future generations?
You're not going to get to eat Pom Pom Purin's asshole every day because it is a special occasion. But when presented with the opportunity, I recommend you seize the day. Make the most of it, you know, just enjoy yourself, have fun. It gets a bit messy, but just enjoy the experience. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit brown at the bottom.
Let me zoom.
It's actually quite good, that bit.
Ew. Oh man, it's storage low. I have to stop recording. Bye.
Wait, what? You're safe now. Pom pom purin. But you know who isn't safe? You.
Are we hitting anything?
I was not very good at shooting. So instead I used my talents to try and avoid killing people in the local park. I've commandeered a vehicle! Not very well.
We are approaching the...
You need to turn.
Please turn it around.
We're going to collide with several families if we're not careful.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like 3 swans that are about to
Oh no.
collide.
How do we navigate? Oh, I want to see the collision. I want to see. I want to see.
I'm trying to keep us away from the collision.
Get into it. Get into it. I'm waiting out for the crash.
I'm really trying not to hit these other boats.
Okay, we got it. I think we
got it.
navigated the worst. Oh no.
We got it.
Oh! Oh! Drift King! Please!
I've got this.
Drift King san! Onegaishimasu! Daki daki! Daki! Daki daki! It's going fast, it's going fast! Okay, there's nobody here. Oh! Look at them like phew, floaty float!
Oh, that's so pretty. God, it goes quite far down. Yeah.
You sound exhausted.
I'm just stressed. There's so many vehicles.
That should be nothing for the Drift King.
It's said that anyone who rides the swan boats is forever cursed. So we T-pose to assert dominance. One of the biggest things I wanted to do on the entire trip was visit Nintendo World. This, for me, was simply magical. I'm not even the biggest theme park person, but going here specifically made me actually get it. I want to kill them. No! This was so much fun and just so cool to see. We went on a Mario Kart ride where you got an AR visor that you popped on front of your face. And the aim of the game is basically, hey, kill Bowser's kids, which is great. And what you basically do is you look at them with the visor and it kills them. It shoots shells, and you also have to drive your cart and steer. And while you're doing that, if you get hit by, say, one of Bowser's kids, your car starts spinning around and stuff like that. And it was so cool. Even the lead up for this, you're going into Bowser's castle, and they have a bunch of different references to different parts of Mario Kart's history. They have like even the Mii racer suits from Mario Kart 8, which is so cool to see. And the game itself was actually very fun. I'm someone who actually can't handle roller coasters all that well. I scream and shit myself. So to be able to go on something like this was actually so much fun for me. And you can tell that I'm kind of just gushing about this. I had a genuinely fantastic time at this park. I loved it. I got quite a bit of Mario swag that I absolutely love. Shout out to my boy Luigi and his warp pipe. I got these really cool Mario Kart 8 trophy pins that look so good, and I've got these displayed in my office now. I also picked up an amiibo wristband, which has this extra functionality in the park, where you basically bop it off stuff and it does things. So you hit it off a question mark block, and it'll make the noise and give you some coins and stuff like that. It also let me gamble.
Oh my god.
They only have a few rides at Nintendo World. It's actually part of Universal Studios in Osaka, but we ignored the rest of the park just to go to the Nintendo park. We also got to go to Chef Toad's Cafe. And this was so cute. It's Chef Toad. He's cooking for you. You get Mario-themed food. I had a Luigi burger. It's a chicken and mushroom burger because, of course, they got to put mushrooms in it. I also had the sweetest drink known to man. I think this was just like lemon juice. And I had an amazing cake at the end. This did not look real, but it was so damn tasty.
So, Daniel, what do you think of Chef Toad's cooking?
I have consumed Luigi.
Oh.
I had so much fun, and this might have been my favorite part of the trip. That's Mario! I desperately wanted to meet Toad and give him a hug, but I was too scared to rugby tackle the small children in front of me. Next time I will. We did visit 2 other theme parks. We actually went to Sanrio Pearland, which deeply traumatized me.
My name is Rumble Tumble Games. I'm entering My Melody's Death Coaster at the moment. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this one, guys. I don't like what's happening here. All these monstrosities have replaced human beings. I don't know what to make of a Kuromi has been transformed into a raven of death. This may be the last video I ever make. This may be the last footage of me you ever see. Fuck, it's My Melody on a swing. That means it's for the gallows. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. She's casting a spell on me. No, no, no. Oh no, oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God. I knew I shouldn't have gone on 420 day. The drugs are starting to hit me hard. Please, God, have mercy on my soul. I'm about to be judged. I'm about to be judged. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
I got to meet God himself after I passed on. And we also went to Disneyland.
I'm sitting here on the monorail to Disneyland. See, I'm going to Disneyland. Yes, one take.
It was the happiest place on earth.
I'm going to die.
Yay!
After commandeering another vehicle and getting too sloshed on the Mickey juice, we eventually found our way to Nara Park. This is the one with the deer that bow.
Oh, he's gone.
We rented kimono for this, and honestly, it was a very cool experience. Minus a particular terrifying photo we took. It was an incredible experience, which I tried to ruin by doing the Germa walk.
We're still rolling?
Great.
Take 2? Take 2? Take 2? Take 2, god damn it. I'm the director. No. Respect me.
Cut to commercial.
I have a confession to make at this point in the video. I have deceived you. It was my 30th birthday on the 13th of April, and we were in Kyoto, and we went to Nijojo Castle for it. That's where we took some of these screenshots you see here. The tea room was open in the castle grounds as well, so I actually got to have matcha cake as my birthday cake, which was so cool. We went to a nearby shrine, we got a tour of the interior of the castle itself, we got to see some beautiful wood panel paintings, and on my birthday as well, we hopped by a Pokemon Center, and we just had a good time in Kyoto, effectively. It was a really nice birthday, and I actually want to draw a special mention to something that the community put together for me. For quite a few years, my community has come together and actually organized a massive art collaboration, and it's just so incredibly kind. This has been like a wonderful present the community has done for me for I don't even know how many years now. And especially I think because it's my 30 and I think this is like the biggest one yet. There's so many wonderful pieces of art here, and I just want to say thank you so much for that. It is honestly incredibly kind for you to do this for me. I've linked the full video for this in the description so you can watch it there too. There is a bunch of artist credits in the bottom right corner of the screen, as you can see here, and they're all linked on the original upload of this video as well, so I'll point you over there as well. Please go give thanks to the artists for this. I'm trying to right now, but I'm quite bad at it. it's just genuinely so kind. And like, there's so many even references to the channel here, and so much care that's gone into it. I'm honestly quite overwhelmed as I'm talking about this. I think you can hear it in my voice. It's just so kind though, and I really can't say thank you enough to the community for coming together to do this. I actually find it quite surreal that I'm still here and still doing this. I would have been 16 years old when I started uploading to YouTube. I am now 30. That is 14 years of my life. In another 2 years, I will have been online and on the internet for half of my life. Quite scary, I know. I just really love doing this, and I consider it a great honor that I've been able to entertain people online for all this time, and I'm so incredibly thankful for all the support I've received through the years to actually make that possible, because I know for me that this has always been the dream, ever since I was quite literally a kid, to do this. So the fact that I get to do it now has always just been quite surreal, and I never want to take it for granted. And I always want to do the best I possibly can for you. I think you can tell this is a quite personal video for me, because it would have been when I was living in Japan that my channel really took off and got to the point where I can still pursue this. I would have been living in Japan 7 years ago. So thank you to everyone that's just joined along the way, and just for the continued support. It really means so much. Thank you to everyone who took part in this wonderful gift. Fun fact as well, I actually tried to make a number of videos when I was living in Japan in 2018, like this one you're watching now, but I either was just too shy or just not confident enough, or just unable to wholly do it. I'm actually sharing even here. Here's some photos that I would have taken when I was living in Japan. So this is 7 years ago. I would have been 23. Some of this is even the B-reel for vlogs that I would have tried to make. Some of it found its way to the channel in different forms, but I just wasn't really able for it. And ever since I started doing variety content, something I actually always wanted to do, and I think I even say it in my initial video where I talk about, hey, I'm going to start variety content. I wanted to try and do the occasional travel vlog. I wanted to make some about living in Japan. And I know we're 7 years later, but I'd like to think in a way that even documenting this more recent trip, that we've kind of made up for that now. And I want to thank a lot of the people that I met on the trip as well, or with me for the trip even. So much love to Miss Cupcakes, we're in Penrose, to Fergal, to Mistranslation, a lot of wonderful friends we met while we were in Japan as well. Shout out to Hayakawa-san, man's a legend. And thanks to everyone for watching this too. I know it's a bit different to my usual content, but I hope it was good fun. Japan is a place that means a lot to me because it's where my life really changed. And I've one more gift for you before we wrap up. I don't know what JoJo's is,